Alright, y'all. Today we're watching Nuke's top 5 scary ghost videos. Prepare to be terrified. Let's get started.
Meanwhile, on TikTok, one day a severely damaged car is brought into a garage in Villarica, Chile. It seems that the car had been involved in a serious traffic accident just the night before. The owner of the repair shop, Marcos Garcia, has a house that sits on the same property as the garage. Around 2:30 in the afternoon, he notices something very odd outside his window. He spots one of his mechanics, a man named Juan, who seems to be involved in a very animated conversation with someone. The problem is, there's no one there. Juan is all alone.
Oh no.
Marco quickly pulls up the live feed of the garage's CCTV camera on his phone. What happens next is downright chilling.
Oye, este weón se volvió loco. Estoy revisando por la cámara del taller de mi teléfono, estoy en mi casa. Y este maestro está hablando solo. No cacho qué onda. La verdad que no cacho qué onda.
I mean, he's in full conversation too, y'all.
No, está hablando solo. Le voy a preguntar por cámara qué está haciendo. A ver, vamos a preguntar. ¿Aló? Oye, disculpa, pero ¿con quién estás hablando?
Con don Carlos, me está pasando el presupuesto y explicando el tema de la gente que tuvo en la carretera. Se me está dando el presupuesto,
Oye.
Lo que le estoy diciendo.
Oye, cálmate. ¿Qué, don Carlos? Pero, oye, escúchame un poquito. ¿Tú me estás hablando del accidente de anoche?
Claro.
Juan, me estáis huellando, ¿cierto?
No, pues es que con don Carlos aquí, pues. Me estoy explicando todo.
Oye, ¿podéis subir? ¿Sabes qué? Oye, es que no estáis hablando con nadie, viejo. No estás hablando con nadie, Juan, y ayer los que chocaron murieron todos. Juan, no estás con nadie, sube y ven a ver las cámaras, tengo todo grabado.
Juan, run, bro.
Sube, viejo.
Ándele.
Vente al tiro. Si no estás con nadie, Juan.
Caramba.
Viejo, no, tengo grabado, vente por favor, vente. No, esta weá es...
Mechanic Juan swears that he was talking to a man who was very real and said his name was Mr. Carlos.
Monsieur
Juan
Carlos
says that he could see Mr. Carlos standing right in front of him, clear as day. He says Mr. Carlos was asking questions about repairing the severely wrecked car from the night before. Now, Juan had no idea that all of the passengers in the car had passed away in the accident. He also didn't know that one of the deceased passengers was a man named Mr. Carlos. So did Juan talk to a ghost? He certainly seems convinced. But what do you think? This next video is a bit of a mystery as it was posted to TikTok without a source. The post claims that the video was recorded in an apartment in Barranquilla, Colombia. The man who recorded it said that he was shocked when he began hearing the chilling sound of a woman crying from somewhere in his house. He took out his phone to record the terrifying event, but what happens next makes his blood run cold.
Oh, hell nah. I heard a woman crying, but we see a little boy.
Niño.
Nah, bruh.
A young boy with a blank expression suddenly appears from behind the man's TV stand. And judging from the man's reaction, he has no idea who this child is. The boy then ducks down behind the stand and the man quickly walks over. But the boy has disappeared into thin air.
What would you do?
Now, without a source, it's impossible to know whether this creepy footage is real or fake. But either way, the video is definitely spooky.
Wow.
A few months ago, we featured the story of Tim Saver, a night guard who started a new job at an undisclosed facility. For some reason, no one was willing to work the night shift, and before long, Tim understood why. He began to experience disturbing and unexplainable events at work. Eventually, Tim discovered that the source of the strange activity in the building seemed to be coming from an overhead attic space. When Tim went up into the attic to investigate, he discovered something truly horrifying.
It's always an attic space. Like attics or basements. Look at that. Y'all see that? It's like a hand holding something. Yup.
Since this video, the strange activity in the building has only gotten worse.
Is that a Nefertiti
Tim says that he's
statue?
actually been attacked by something a few times. So, cut to another late night. Security guard Tim begins to hear banging coming from somewhere inside the building. Once again, he grabs his phone and hits record as he goes to investigate.
Shout out to all the security guards that deal with this bullshit on a daily basis.
I guess we're doing this.
I need to clean up in this place.
Hello?
Oh, hell nah. See, when the mannequin go leaning forward, ain't no hello. It's let's go. It's let's run. No, you're not gonna lean forward for a little bit and then fall. Something did that.
What the?
Caramba.
Oh,
This thing is destructive. Breaking glass now. Ghost gives 2 fucks. Literally. Sorry, y'all. I get hyped when I watch these videos. Bro.
hello? Who's there? Hello?
A mannequin moves on its own and then falls over. Then a large glass frame falls to the floor and shatters into a million pieces.
A million.
Tim hears the creepy sound of a woman crying, and finally, a loud, raspy voice can be heard from somewhere in the room.
Hello?
Tim is scared shitless and he just makes a run for it. So, now a few weeks later, Tim is back on the night shift when things once again take a terrifying turn.
Those hands.
Hello?
Oh, hell nah. No. This man is brave because I've seen enough that would have made me turn around a long time ago. What store this is for?
Someone or something can be seen sitting on top of a steel cart.
you see that- yeah,
Whatever it
see
is
that,
slowly
guys?
moves back, and when Tim turns on his flashlight, it just disappears. Tim says he is shocked by all that he's seen while working as a night guard in the building, but this pushed him over the edge. The next day, Tim quit his job. So is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Tim is smart after
You
all.
decide. We need scary videos, so if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. It looks back. Over on the channel, RX Files explore Indonesian paranormal investigator Chu does a live solo investigation of the infamously haunted Tayu Hospital on the Indonesian island of Java. Tayu Hospital was built way back in 1933. And over its 80-year history, it began to develop a very bizarre reputation. Many patients who were treated at Tayu Hospital claimed to see the ghostly figure of an old nurse roaming its hallways. They also said that they had seen the terrifying apparitions of patients who had passed away inside the old hospital. And some even claimed to experience horrible hallucinations, like bloody footprints running up the walls that no one else could see. Tayu Hospital closed its doors in 2015 and has been left abandoned ever since.
I bet.
Paranormal investigator Chu is completely alone with nothing but a flashlight and his phone as he broadcasts his investigation live to his streaming audience. As Chu roams the
Listen, urban explorers, why do y'all always have to go in these places alone? Alone. At least go with somebody. Like, seriously. I don't know if it's like this, you know how people like to skydive because they get the rush, and I gotta feel like urban explorers that specifically do the ghost hunting, it's like some type of rush they get out of being scared or being around the paranormal, or some type of rush they get out of the experience. But man, you still gotta be safe. Like, for real, at the end of the day, one, you come up missing, nobody know what happened, nobody can help you in any type of emergency situation. And two, like, yeah, you going to urban explore, but you don't know what crazy humans are around. Like, I don't know what's worse. Well, yeah, crazy humans is worse than, you know, a ghost experience, I would think. But come on, man, y'all gotta be smart.
hospital grounds, he starts to hear a few strange sounds here and there, but it doesn't seem to bother him. But then, Chu begins to ask that the alleged spirits that haunt the hospital let him know that they are there. And
Wow, so
this
you
is
can
when
run
things start to get creepy.
Udah, suara-suara saja. Tunjukkan semua ejakulasi kalau memang kalian ada di sini. Lincok.
Instant answer. What you gonna do with that? Oh, hell no. Is he
The hospital
shaking?
stretcher moves by itself, frightening Chu so much that he begins to shake
does so.
uncontrollably. But things are about to get much worse. Chu decides that he's had enough of the outdoors and heads inside to explore the hospital's halls and rooms. But he starts to hear the disturbing sound of a bell ringing from somewhere inside the building. When he looks for the source, something happens that shocks him to his core.
Well, that's always the worst. Bells or phone ringing or a music box just playing randomly. Never a good sign.
Weh, banyak kikil tak? Ya! Ada, ya Allah, ya Allah.
The exit door slams shut right behind him and an ominous voice can be heard. But most terrifying of all, something seems to quickly peek out at Chu from inside one of the hospital rooms.
Oh, wow, I didn't even
Chu
see
is
that.
terrified and quickly heads for another section of the hospital. But as Chu continues to explore, things just seem to get worse and worse.
Oh, that scared me. Is it still there? It's still there.
Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah.
Oh shit! I give it to him. He brave. Look, he's shaking, but he ran towards that shit. That's what's up. Cause I was gonna say that's fake. If he didn't run towards it, I would have said that was fake. Still could be, but you know. Don't be repenting
Chew
now.
jumps when he suddenly sees what appears to be the eerie apparition of a girl standing just inside an empty storage room.
Lord.
Gathering all of his courage, he charges toward the creepy figure. But it disappears into thin air.
Like magic.
Chew is now seriously freaked out and just wants to leave. But his live audience has other ideas. He gets bombarded with requests in his live chat to go back inside the hospital just one more time and explore some of the abandoned rooms.
See, your live will get
As you might guess,
killed.
it did not go well.
These people do not care. Doing it for the views at this point.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Saya ngecium bau nggak enak teman-teman di sini.
That shit
Astagfirullahaladzim, ya
weird.
Allah. Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah.
Oh Lord, there she go again. And
Ancok matamu.
oh, Lord
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Jesus.
Allah Akbar, ya Allah, ya Allah, ya Allah, panjang mana cantik
Oh
anjing.
shit. Y'all. That shit made my stomach, my heart drop into my stomach. Her head went, I can't even do it. You cannot, I don't know how you can fake this, y'all. In the comments, is anything that you've seen so far fakeable? Like, can y'all think of ways to fake this shit? Otherwise, this shit seems pretty real, right? It's crazy. Can you imagine witnessing this in real life?
Chew freezes when he spots a woman in what looks like a hospital gown sitting on a bed inside one of the hospital rooms. She doesn't move, but her head seems to drop backwards to look at Chew as if it's not attached to her body. And with that, Chew has had enough. He ends his live stream and just gets out of there. So what do you think is going on here? Could the hospital really be haunted? Either way, real or not, whatever that is absolutely terrifying.
That's enough proof for me, shoot.
The Weeping Woman. Gaz from the YouTube channel Grizzly Gaz loves the outdoors and has dedicated his videos to documenting his frequent camping trips in the countryside of England, along with his cute little French bulldog, Fendi.
At least he got a dog.
This time Gaz travels deep into a remote forest that is said to be haunted by the quote, Lady in White. The story goes that back in the 1800s, a troubled woman who lived on a farm at the edge of the woods was so distraught that she took her own life amongst the trees of the forest. Gaz says that he has heard the story, but he doesn't really seem all that bothered. So Gaz just sets up his hammock and prepares to spend the night in the deep woods. However, when the sun goes down, something happens that makes Gaz wish he had never come to this particular forest.
Hello?
Sound too close, ma'am.
Top.
Even the dog looks like, why the fuck we out here? Like, really, Dad, why is we out here?
Nope. 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 Nope.
you shook the camera.
Hello?
Yeah, all the way out there. Crazy to think how close these entities be to us, like next to us when we're experiencing this stuff. Uh,
Hello?
At this point, what are you gonna do if something really responds back?
Hello? Oh, I'm off, mate. I'm off.
And with that, Gaz has had enough. He quickly packs up his hammock, gathers his things, and just gets out of
I
there.
know that's right.
Gaz is shocked by the horrible noises that sound exactly like a crying woman. He believes that he might have captured the troubled spirit of the woman who took her own life centuries ago in the haunted forest. Even little dog Fendi appears to be on edge about their creepy surroundings. She seems to keep staring at something in the woods that Gaz just can't see. So did outdoorsman Grizzly Gaz accidentally capture evidence of the paranormal? I leave that up to you
I think so.
to decide.
What y'all
You
think?
can watch this entire creepy video over on the YouTube channel, Grizzly Gaz, The Leopard Inn. Nearly 300 years ago, in the early 1700s, the Leopard Inn and Pub was built in the thriving town of Burslem, England. The inn was a huge success, and people from all over would visit to stay the night or to have a few pints in the downstairs pub. However, the Leopard's Inn's history is also marred by many tragic events. One of the most notable episodes in the inn's dark history is the violent passing of a lady of the night in one of the upstairs rooms. Her life was taken by an angry and very violent customer. It is said that both of their spirits are trapped inside the Leopard Inn, doomed to wander its halls for all eternity. Visitors and workers at the inn claim to have had terrifying experiences with one of these spirits. Some say that the dark, shadowy figure of a man follows and attacks people at the inn, sometimes touching or pushing them, or even grabbing them by the throat.
So what's one of the most scariest experiences that you've had inside the Leopard Inn Hotel?
That is a black figure that goes upstairs, wanders through the pub, opens and closes doors, sometimes get touched on the shoulder.
And have you actually seen the figure?
Yes.
Over the years, the inn's business took a sharp downturn and much of the structure was sealed off and left abandoned until 2007. The Leopard Inn's first floor is now a historic pub, but the upper floors and rooms of the inn still remain empty and in a state of decay.
Yeah, they need to fix that.
Ghost
up.
hunters Jeff and Phil from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations travel to the Leopard Inn with their cameraman Pete. They hope to catch supernatural activity on camera, and what they encounter is truly chilling. The team installs several static cameras throughout the inn, and then they start to explore. Almost immediately, they capture something unexplainable in the second floor hallway.
Big hits in here.
Feels really cold behind me as well.
Yeah, I've just gone cold. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I felt it.
Where did it come from, Pete?
Big gas, well not gas, but a lot of cold air come into my back from there.
What is that stuff? Just blankets or something? What is that?
Something's moving down that way as well.
Yeah, and
There's something moving.
Bring a K2 in here, Jeff.
Halloween decoration.
A lot of cold air coming into my back from there.
Something's moving down that way as well.
After hearing the bizarre, unexplained footsteps, the Ghost Tech team continues to investigate in hopes of finding the source of the mysterious sound. Now, this is when Phil starts to experience some very strange and creepy encounters. The first time it happens, Phil is on the 3rd floor, conducting a spirit box session.
Is there anybody here in this hallway at the moment? Okay, something just pulled me on the back of my thing.
Back in your jumper.
Yeah, on my hood.
Okay, that's good.
Yep. Okay, so I take it you are with us.
Right.
Phil just laughs off the tug on his coat, but then it happens again.
Don't touch me, Jeff.
Phil,
Yeah.
hold on a sec. You see when you said someone touched you?
Yeah.
Did you laugh?
No. I ain't worth something touched me.
As Phil gets touched, I clearly hear a man laugh, and this is captured on our digital recorder. Here's the audio enhanced.
Don't touch me, Jeff.
Ghosts having fun.
Don't touch me, Jeff.
Something pulls at Phil's jacket and a sinister laugh can be heard. The Ghost Tech team believes that they might be dealing with the spirit of the angry man that took the life of the Lady of the Night inside the Leopard Inn, as his ghost is said to follow and attack people. Their suspicions seem justified when Phil is targeted yet again.
Keeping it cool more than the other people.
I was told that you're seen walking up and down the stairs. Come down now.
Don't tell me what to do.
Phil is receiving an EVP, a man's voice who is saying, "We'll fix it for money." And at the same time, there is movement behind him. Here is the enhanced audio of the EVP, followed by the footage which has also been enhanced.
I was told that you're seen walking up and down the stairs. I was told that you're seen walking up and down the stairs.
A hand maybe? Or just a shadow going past? Why would a ghost say we'll fix it for money? I wonder, was that like a residual old conversation?
A dark figure seems to reach out towards Phil, almost as if it's attempting to grab him again. Meanwhile, one of the upstairs cameras has caught something that is downright chilling.
Whilst we are on the 2nd floor, at the same time our static night vision camera on the 3rd floor is capturing what seems to be an apparition. It stands at the end of the hallway, then it turns and walks into a room. Here's the footage followed by the footage enhanced.
A white translucent figure can be seen entering one of the bedrooms on the 3rd floor. So, could this be the spirit of the man that terrified so many visitors at the inn?
Most likely.
And is it the same figure that was reaching out to Phil? You can watch this entire 2-part investigation over on the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. The end of the Zark haunting. Now you might remember a little while back we featured an Indian family who claimed that their apartment was haunted by a poltergeist.
Alright, it's the last video, y'all. Hang in there.
It's coming from the cupboard. Could you please stop?
Oh, hell no. See, that knocking shit pisses me off.
Well, as an update to this story, the father Zark says that he has decided to end the channel because now his family has finally moved to a new home. But Zark posted one final video from their old apartment that might be their creepiest video yet.
Oh, poor baby. Oh, shit. Oh, wow.
Zark hears a child crying in their living room and thinks that it's his son.
Look at how real that
But just as he
sounds,
enters the room, he sees a semi-transparent child run toward the hall. In the dark, Zark can't tell that something just doesn't quite look right, and he runs after the child, thinking that it's his own son. But just then, his wife yells to him from the other room to say that their son is still safe in bed, snug under the covers and not crying at all. So Zark has no idea who or what this is. Cut back to current day, and Zark says that the channel is now over. But was the Zark Scary Haunting channel for real? Or was it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Caught on camera.
Ooh, an extra.
A Reddit user that goes by the name Failed Talk Show Host lives with his girlfriend in a small apartment in Denver, Colorado. Sometimes the couple hears strange noises in their apartment, but they never really thought much of it. That is until the Reddit user buys a brand new Samsung phone with a new night mode feature, meaning that the phone can take vivid, highly optimized photos even in the dark. He decides to try out the feature, so he turns off all the lights and snaps a few photos around his apartment. When he looks back at the results, he is shocked to see an unfamiliar figure standing in the kitchen cupboard.
Yeah. That is a pretty tall
Confused
dude.
and worried, the user posts his photo to Reddit to get opinions on what he could have captured.
Like a priest.
After many requests, the Redditor decides to leave a camera recording overnight as he and his girlfriend sleep. When the couple reviews the recorded footage the next day, they discover something absolutely terrifying.
Terrible. Oh, hell no, this bro moving? Oh, you stay in that doorway.
Someone or something can be seen moving around in the dark.
Wow.
And whatever it is looks very similar to the figure in the previous photo.
Oh, Lord.
So could it be that their apartment is haunted? Or just what is this? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but my schedule is still all over the place. So please hit subscribe.
Alright, y'all. Yes, please subscribe to Nuke if y'all like that video. Please subscribe to me if you want to see me react to more paranormal scary videos. Let me know what y'all think when I do these. Let me know what y'all think of these videos. Do y'all think they're real? Do you think some of these people are yanking our chain? I mean, I can't even imagine going through some of this stuff. I had a lot of paranormal experiences back in the day, but even some of these don't top that. And I think that's why I have the thick skin that I have now with being able to watch this type of stuff and like literally go to bed with no problem. But yeah, some of this I literally just could not imagine going through. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Holla at your girl later. Peace.